Hello everybody, welcome back to Disney Mirrorverse. Today we are either going to be unlocking Anna or playing through the Zurg event. I gotta make sure this one's Anna before I buy it, yeah. So we've got the two famed crystals that you're allowed to get from the store here that we will be opening. I really doubt we'll get her, so it can't hurt to try, but we're going to open two. I might as well just open both of them. Yep. Come on, Anna. Nope. I have never once gotten one from those famed crystals, so someday it could happen. It's also likely that it just never happens, but hey, that's fine. We'll get her eventually, but obviously not sometime soon. We also still need to get the Evil Queen, which that just reminded me of, but I want to just do the event. I want the Evil Queen to be its own sort of showcase. So I think I want to go into it in just hard mode. So there's a story, which is cool. So let's check this out. Guardian, Zurg's trying to take the Stellar Mirror. Sensors show he's in command of a massive force of Fractured. Well, we've got technology and magic on our side. Let's teach him not to mess with the Guardians. So, Tron never really got a story in his section, so it's pretty cool to see that now. I don't know why he has that thing over his head. What does that mean? But anyways, I was going to bring in Zurg. We should probably bring in Mickey too. We don't have Tron, so we can't actually bring in the three that are like being represented here, but we could also bring in Buzz. I'm a little worried I'm bringing in too many characters I don't have very well leveled up, because this might be a tougher fight, but we can do this with Zurg here. So yeah, this is the event that came out with Zurg to promote him, and it's funny that they are promoting him just as a villain, really, which makes complete sense. You're really not supposed to be playing as him, you're supposed to be playing against him. So for most of you who are just playing the game now, that's probably true. I doubt most of you got the chance to unlock Zurg. Here he is in his fractured form. He's already kind of purple in his regular form, but much more dark here. So yeah, I can just sit here and do this. We can do my plasma ball too. Yeah, this is going fine. I wasn't attacking that for a second. I haven't mentioned this yet, but I suppose now is probably the time to do so, even though we're probably going to get dialogue coming up in a second. The aspect ratio is much longer than usual, which I'm not sure what to think about that. And also the little bar at the bottom shows up, which really makes me mad. Anyways, Zurg's forces are super powerful. I don't think we can win at this rate. I could release a virus that'll disable his armor and cut off his contact with the Fractured. We should have tried that before. It's too late now. We'll never get the chance. I could tap into the chrono field that surrounds him. Wait, you mean go back in time? Do it, Tron. It's our only chance. Okay, so there's just straight up time travel, I guess. I know Lightyear has it, but... yeah, anyways. We have the bar at the bottom, the aspect ratio is longer. What is happening? I have a new phone, but here's the thing. I still have my old phone. I have all the games on the old phone. So the question is, that I need to ask you guys. Most YouTube videos are not in this aspect ratio, I've noticed. And it's kind of weird not only recording videos on this, but watching videos on this, because every YouTube video I go to is not in this aspect ratio. It's really strange. I was trying to research, like, is there any way to make it so that it records normally like it does on my old phone? And I could not find anything. As far as I know, I can't. I could literally cut the edges off of the screen, which in Disney Mirrorverse is actually something I could do. You can kind of see. I think it might be stretched out a little more than usual, but the very sides of the screen are not being used. But for this initial video, I'm not going to do anything with that. But the other thing is that the one good thing it offers is that I'm sure it's a much higher quality image. I'm using the iPhone 13, not any Pro Max, anything like that. It's just straight up the iPhone 13. and obviously the graphics are going to look a little bit better on a better system, but is it worth it at all? Is the question, I suppose. And I'll obviously try it a few times, but the thing is, like I said, I still have my old phone. So if the aspect ratio is just too stupid, which I honestly kind of have had a hard time playing my other games just because it is completely different. They stretch the screen out. Like in Disney Heroes, I think it's atrocious. But I think it's something I just need to hear from you guys. I don't even know if the quality is any better, because I'm not really directly recording it from my phone anyways. I'm still using my laptop to record the screen. Although other videos where I don't have my voice in them will. I think I'm going to record the Sorcerer's Arena update today from this phone. Which I guess I'm saying today, but when I upload that it's not going to be today. But the Lightyear update, if you've seen it, I already did that with the new aspect ratio and everything. Yeah, the screen size I think is 6 inches. No, 6. Yeah, 6 inches, 1 centimeter. I don't know. But it's not the 16:9 that you usually see on like YouTube videos. So it might be weird. On desktop it might be a little bit more normal just because I stretch it out, but then like everything might be a little bit smaller at the same time. If your phone is an iPhone 13 though, or has the same size screen, I would imagine that it will look just fine, if not better. Guardian, Zurg's trying to take the Stellar Mirror. Hang on, we've done this. The time travel worked. We're back where we started. Let's not make the same mistakes this time. Tron used your virus to disable Zurg's armor. The transponder needs to be planted on high ground. Then let's get to the high ground. Follow me. So another thing, you can see the little bar at the bottom keeps showing up over and over again. That makes me so mad. How could Apple not make a way to get rid of that? Now there is a way, and it's much more feasible when I'm doing recordings like this, which I forgot to do. But there's a way to enable some mode that I think is for children, so like they can't exit the game that they're on and go into other apps and stuff. That seems like the most plausible thing to me for its use. But basically it disables you from exiting the app, which means that it gets rid of that little bar at the bottom. It's really annoying to do it for like just screen recordings. But I believe if I were to do a recording just like this, I think it would work just fine. So I think it is possible for me to get rid of that bar, which I'm sure now I've noted, or I've mentioned it to you guys, that it's annoying you as much as it annoys me. But like it basically shows up every time you tap the screen, but sometimes it even goes away, so it constantly flashing on and off screen is even more annoying than it just staying there. But I saw screenshots because I was looking up how to get rid of it actually just covering up content in like games and videos and stuff, because it takes up way more space than it needs to. I think it was like Civ 6 or something, or one of the civilization games that was taking up, it was like covering up texts, which is so dumb. I am very happy that I chose to keep the old phone too, because that one still has the home button. No, the screen is not taken up by anything, and it has a normal size recording and everything. Like even just taking screenshots on that one allows you to instantly use it as a thumbnail because it's the correct size, but if I were to take a screenshot with this one, I would have to edit it so that it's the correct size to fit on in the YouTube thumbnails section. So really the only upside is that it is has better graphics and games probably run a little bit better. And I got the 256 gigabytes of storage, so I can actually record videos for a lot longer now. Because I would either have to edit them on my laptop or on my phone, and they both had such low storage that if I recorded more than 20 minutes, there's no way that I was going to be able to keep it. Because the 20 minutes is fine, but when I edit it, then I have two 20-minute videos on each device, and that's too much for it to handle. But editing things on here, which I assume will be okay. I just use iMovie anyways, so it should be fine. I haven't tried it yet, but I assume it'll be fine. Anyways, I think I'll be able to do longer videos if need be. Phew, we made it to higher ground. Tron, it's all up to you. Planting the virus transponder now. Did it work? Only one way to find out. We've got to bring the fight to Zurg again. I kind of want to bring in Buzz. So maybe I'll switch out Buzz and Zurg. Zurg also had that icon. I wonder if it's just based on character. Oh, actually, that might just be the previous character you had selected or something. Because now Woody doesn't have it. Okay. Or it might be the quote-unquote leader or something. But yeah, that's everything on the new phone. I already said this a bunch of times, but I can still record on the other phone, so if you do prefer it, I can just do it that way. And it shouldn't... The space thing, again, shouldn't even matter, because I can just transfer every video I record to this phone that I'm using now, which has a bunch of storage. So if I recorded like a 40-minute video, I could probably just send it to here, but I don't ever really need to record a 40-minute video, that's the thing. So, but there's more opportunities and everything with this. My old phone was an iPhone 8, so that was the main reason, is that the storage was getting really full and I was getting really sick of it. And eventually I'm probably going to need to upgrade anyways. And who knows, maybe I'll have this one for 6 years now, because that's how long I had the previous one. But they don't usually build Apple products to last. So I'd assume this one will probably be built to die at some point, which kind of sucks. But my old one I was able to keep going for a while. My laptop is the same way. That thing is pretty trashed. It'd be great to get a new laptop, but I don't know if it's worth the investment, you know? Because I like using Macs for art, but other than that, it's probably not the best idea to get a MacBook. But it's also nice to record videos because I use the QuickTime Player, which is only available with Apple products, so... I've been talking about Apple and iPhones for this entire episode. Let's talk about Disney Mirrorverse. So it is officially released. You guys are all playing it. I'm actually playing it on the day I quote-unquote call Mirrorverse Day. Just because I want to get this event through. And I don't know when I'm going to upload this video. My schedule's pretty full, but there's been so much going on with it in the recent times. Like, I saw some pictures for the newest wave of toys. They revealed that there's a new mode coming soon for alliances, which is good because we don't really have anything like that yet. And then, obviously new characters in July. I believe they said more than one character, which is great. Baymax died? I didn't even know he was going to die. I'm not using my special or anything, that's probably why. That sucks. Wait, hopefully the reward isn't based on getting 3 stars, because I think there's like a 20 orb reward on this level. I've not been paying attention to what I've been doing at all. And we also brought in Buzz, but at least he's doing healthy. Is still healthy. I feel like I said that sentence weird. I hope this is the last wave of this one. But okay, it is. I do enjoy the story. I've been keeping up with that. It's tying into the actual Lightyear story of the movie. Did we not get the orb? Maybe there's not the reward. No, it is. Okay, I'll have to play it again in my own time. That's so dumb. Okay, so final chapter here. I will destroy you, and when the stellar mirror is mine, I will... Wait. What's happening? The fracture no longer responding to my commands. The virus is working. Great job, Tron. Our work's not done. We got a small window to take Zurg down. Then let's not waste it. I love that Tron was just introduced and they're already incorporating him in this brand new story. But he is a very technical guy, so it obviously makes sense to bring him into a story like this. I forgot to take out Buzz, dang it. I really highly doubt we're going to even finish this one. Maybe we switch to Baymax right away so he doesn't die. I'm very curious to see where Zurg ends up on the tier list. If he turns out to be good, I'd like I like the idea of leveling him up. The problem is, right now it's really hard to get more stars for him without buying more famed crystals for him, which I'm not really willing to do. But I suppose eventually he will be in the main crystal pool, but by then he might not be as powerful. But he could already be in D tier, so it wouldn't be worth it. I really don't know. Buzz already needs health. This is not going great. We'll have to use Baymax skill and hope to get him some defense here. He immediately fell back. I was hoping he would come up. Okay. Let's just go stand by him so he can get some. Alright. So yeah, this event is cool. I always like when they try to incorporate a story into it. The Tron one didn't even have a story, so this is a nice change of pace. I saw some people saying they didn't really like the event. It was pretty nothing. But I mean, I don't know what else you really want from it. I guess it didn't come with a store, but that's another thing. I didn't realize that they were going to be doing the the Woody and Anna event at the same time. They have so many events going on right now for the beginning of the game. I'm sure it's very almost overwhelming for new players. But anyways, I think that was a really smart idea, actually, to start up with one of those stores, and especially with the two characters who aren't in the crystal pool yet. Because they just added Snow White and the Evil Queen. Those are the most recent update that aren't in the crystal pool that will be soon. But it is a way for you to buy those famed crystals for those characters if you wanted them. At that point, the only other characters that are not available at this time, as far as I'm aware, is Mickey and Hades and Jack Skellington. Those should be the only ones physically incapable of being bought, unless there's another way to get it, or there's like a bundle that I'm unaware of. I could see them doing that for Mickey. I kind of feel like Hades and Jack Skellington are probably just straight up not available right now. But literally everybody else at this moment in time you can get, which is cool. But obviously you might have to fork over some real money if you want some of the newer characters, which I would never recommend doing, but it is an option if you desperately want them. And if that's the case, it might be in your best interest to just straight up buy a bundle. Uh-oh. Okay, that didn't stop the recording. I was very scared. See, that's another thing. I just swipe randomly sometimes and it exits out of the app. But thankfully it didn't. But yeah, you can buy the bundle if you want. It's the only really way to guarantee you're going to get that character. You can try just buying orbs and going for the fame crystals, but there's absolutely no guarantee that it's going to work out for you. I got pretty lucky. I got Zurg. It's entirely possible that I could spend all of my 2,000 orbs that I've saved up and not get Zurg, which would have really sucked. But I'm happy I was able to showcase him right off the bat. For those of you who don't have the option of getting him quite yet, you can see what he's like. And I really like his charged up skill, where he just shoots for you. I forgot Woody also has that one really cool move where he has a ranged attack even though he's a melee character. That's so cool. I saw they did like a launch day video, Mirrorverse, the Mirrorverse devs, and they talked about that because it is really cool. It gives you a little bit more of an incentive to actually bring in Woody against every other melee character. But everybody just wants aerial anyways, so we're almost done here. This took about 20 minutes because I did hard mode. So I know I said I can record longer videos, but I feel like 20 minutes probably long enough for a video like this. But the reason I did hard mode is because, again, a lot of you are just starting out. You probably can't go through the harder version, so I thought it might be interesting to try it. But hot dog, we did it. We beat Zurg and sent him running. Indeed you did, Guardians. Wait a minute, who are you? I am Zurg from an alternate timeline. I saw what you did. Excellent tactics. Should it ever suit my purpose, I would join the Guardians in your fight. Well, I guess I time traveled and brought him in before, because he's already here. Well, if it ever suits our purpose, we'll invite you. Maybe. Why, very well, I'll take my leave. Well played, Guardians. I'd say we got Zurg just in the nick of time. Really? You had to say that? Tron hates Buzz. I love that Zurg is just so... He's so admirable towards the Guardians. He's like, wow, you guys are really strong. You beat me. He's not even upset. He's like, that was pretty cool. I think that's a very funny personality for Zurg to have, because I don't think he typically would. Yeah, look at all the events going on right now. And most of these are lasting a long time. You got a long time to try them all out. The Frosty Unraveling is only for 2 weeks, so make sure to get your stuff from that store while you can. But yeah, that was the Zurg, what is it called? The Zurg event. Fractured Infinity. That's a pretty cool name. But yeah, we've already showcased Zurg and everything. Next time will probably be the Evil Queen, I would imagine. I'd probably want to get that out of the way as soon as I can. I've been casually opening crystals to get my daily reward stuff, and I haven't gotten her yet. But I suppose if I just get her from one, then we'll just showcase her right after that. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.